live, Vegas on the screen, feeling the flow, so pristine. Boom, as the beats align, electric dreams, they intertwine.
Rock-killing in a spin, talking life's wild jive, sipping on wisdom with a grin. Midlife mischief keeps it live. Laughs and stories, cheers all around. Raise a glass where wisdom's found. With a sip of truth.
I have menopause.
Profound. The jokes and tales by the fire's glow, discussing changes the season show.
Are we live? Now. You mean we're actually here? Live? Back? Really? Oh, it's been a minute. I'm Raquel Kearney-Ellicus, and that is Lynn Dula. And if you can see us, we're here. We're actually live. I know we haven't done this in a very, very long time. I think, 5 weeks? A month? Something like that.
A month.
About a month. Which I will let Lynn explain how come.
Oh my gosh, really?
What? Yes. Well, I could tell it, but I mean, you probably have a way more interesting way of doing it. Lynn has been very busy. That's why, because she's a busy lady. Me, not so much, but Lynn is very busy. So what's been happening? And before we go any further, two things. One, happy International Women's Day.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing that my daughter just reminded me of all the days in the year, why exactly is International Women's Day on the same day where we lose an hour? Huh? You got to take it away from the women? Why? Is that a coincidence, or did they do that on purpose? This is what I'd like to know.
So is it every year on the same day? Either one of those things?
You know what? I think it is, because on my timeline thing that came up yesterday at midnight, it came up and it said, change your clocks back, March 8th. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'd have to look that one up. And two,
I want to say, I don't think they thought it through.
I think it was done by men. That's what I think.
You think that a man would actually give us a day?
Well, okay, sure. Okay, fair enough.
I think we
Probably
fought
not.
for that.
Yeah,
And
they
they're
probably
like,
say,
these are the days you can have. Take it or
Yeah.
leave it.
how many days do you actually need? You get your birthday, you get Christmas, and now you want this too, and Mother's Day? Oh my God. I know. That's what they probably think. Good point. Number two, happy birthday to Lauren. I can't believe she turned 13, because I remember when she wasn't here. I remember when she was here, and that sweet little face and the hair. Oh my God, I used to love the baby pictures, because that hair, her crazy hair, was just absolutely perfect.
It drove me crazy.
I know it did.
Hated it.
I know it did, but I'm not her mother, so I thought it was just plain adorable. I don't have to deal with it, so. But I can't believe she's actually 13. So please give her a big hug and wish her a very, very happy birthday.
Aw, I will.
Because I am invested. I have put 13 years of my life into that child, and I'm rooting for her. So
I'm gonna tell her to come here real quick, so she can get her birthday love from you directly.
Okay.
It has been the craziest month.
Yeah.
First of all of February she had a tournament on almost every weekend. I think we only was off one weekend, and the one weekend we were off, I had something else going on, and I'm not sure exactly what that was. But
Something happened.
yeah, I had something else going on. Ryan had his birthday. Jaden had his birthday.
Yep.
Everyone's birthdays are 2 weeks apart. So, hey, come here. Miss Raquel wants to wish you a happy birthday. Can you lean in?
Like that?
Yep.
Happy birthday, you beautiful thing. I absolutely adore you, and I want you to know that I have been invested since the day you arrived, and I have been watching, and I'm rooting for you all the way over here. And if your mom ever gives you any trouble, you just call me.
Okay.
I'll deal with her.
She's going to get internet aunties, so you have a lot of them. Thank you. That's it.
So I was gonna ask.
Oh, she's got to ask for something now that
Oh,
she's here.
okay.
Sorry.
What?
I was wondering if I give you the cash, would you order me something on Amazon?
We'll see. Okay. I think you've bought enough stuff for your birthday, though.
This is a need though.
Okay.
Oh, we're learning want and need.
That's it to me.
Okay.
Girl.
Are we learning want versus need?
Yeah.
I remember those lessons, and I'm still teaching my kids those. And sometimes my husband at the same time, because there is a
Yeah.
difference.
It is definitely a difference. It is definitely a challenge when you want it so bad you think it's a need, and
Yeah.
it truly is not. So we have the need categorized. It's like
At 13, though, there's definitely a huge difference between a want and a need for them and for us.
yes,
Do you know what I mean? Like for
Yes.
me, when my children were 13, their needs it was very, very simple, but their wants, they thought were needs. And trying to explain to them that they weren't was very difficult. So, perspective, I guess.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. And my kids are so philosophical that they will debate you
Oh, yeah.
on
Oh, yeah.
your mommy, your needs at 53 and our needs are not the same anymore.
Yep.
Because we need certain things to make us thrive.
Oh, okay. Sure. I mean, so do I.
It's the language that is being used against me.
This is
It's the fact that they can use terminology that is way beyond their years
Yeah.
to get their point across with me. And I'm like, okay, that's my weakness. That's my kryptonite. If
Right.
you can give me a good argument, okay.
Oh,
You won.
I've always told my kids that if you can convince me, then I'm good with it. But you're gonna have to really, really put some effort into it. You're gonna have to convince me, and it's gonna have to be good.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And if they use the big words and they use them properly and they do it in such a way, then yeah, it's mine too. I can't say no. It's just like, okay. Even when you're trying really hard not to laugh, because sometimes it's just so ridiculous and they think that you don't know what they're doing.
right.
And you do. I mean, it's very obvious what they're doing.
Watching them try. It's like,
They still do it though. I hate to tell you that. I know you keep. For people who are watching, Lynn messages me and she's like, and she'll tell me what the scenario is, and because my kids are all older, and so there's very little that I have not dealt with 4 of them, and it all depends on how you react to things. And I keep trying to tell poor Lynn that it's not going to change. They don't grow out of this stuff.
I just really want it to not be true.
It is true. I'm sorry. Look at just all you have to do is just think back, and you're not that old that you can't remember when you were 13. We try to forget, but if we actually take a minute and sit down and think, wait a minute, okay, when I was 13, was this as important to me then as this is to maybe Lauren today? And look at it from that direction. Look at it from your 13-year-old self, and it'll put it in a little bit more perspective. But then you have to take a step back further and say, okay, now I have the wisdom of years on my side. So yes, I can relate to what she's saying and what she wants. I get it. But at the same time, I'm not falling for this crap because I've already been there and I already know what you're up to. So while I understand where you're coming from, and I do, the answer's still going to be no.
You know, it's so funny because it seems like all of my nieces and the younger girls in our family, they approach me so differently than they approach any of the other adults. So we were at Lauren's celebration yesterday, her party, and I'll tell you all about that. My niece comes over and she was like, Aunt Toya, I really have something I need to speak to you about. And I said, oh, okay. She was like, no, not right now. Lauren and I both need to speak with you. It's of the utmost personal and private matter. But it's very important.
Good heavens. Do tell. Now that we have all these people on the internet, please tell me what was going on.
Now, she is 11. So she's like utmost personal, private, important.
She's using all the key words. I get it.
All the words, right? I'm sitting up here saying, I said, well, do we need to step aside and go into another room? Like, what do we need to talk about? I'm thinking something's really wrong because it's a room full of teenagers. I'm like, what's happening?
Right.
Somebody messing with you? What's up? Girl.
Do I need an alibi? Do you need an alibi? I got you. I'm here.
She says, I want to know if Lauren can spend the night at my house.
Okay. Now, I know you've touched on this before, and you do not do sleepovers at other people's houses.
She and Lauren's best friend are the only two places that she can spend the night. Right. So the fact that she asked me in that way, I'm like, Lauren has been staying at your house since y'all were like 6. Like, why are you asking me this in this way?
Exactly. Like, what's going on?
She was like, oh, no, I just wanted to ask you. I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yeah, I'm on the same page as you because I'm thinking if they have been already doing this, then it would be just a matter of, asking in a normal way.
Yes, it was the buildup of it all.
Yeah.
So I did ask her, I said, did you ask your parents? No, not yet. I said, well, before I give you my answer, you need to make sure it's okay with them.
Right.
Of course, they were like, yeah, it's fine. But still, I was just like, they didn't end up going though because Lauren realized she couldn't open her gifts until she got back from her cousin's house.
Oh.
She was like, no, I think I'm going to go home.
Yeah, right?
She's like, I'll see you tomorrow, cuz. That was hilarious. Oh, I was like, so anyway, birthdays, volleyball tournaments. Lauren broke her finger. Mm-hmm. That was a big thing.
Right.
This is weird. So, in volleyball, just like basketball, finger jams are normal. Mm-hmm. It is just a part of the sport, right? It's one of the it's one of those injuries that seems to be everybody getting it, right? Right. So this is like her 3rd time, maybe 4th time, actually jamming her fingers.
Okay.
And I didn't think anything of it. It just so happens to happen on the one day that my husband goes to her tournament. I didn't go. He took her because I had something else to do.
Right.
He took her to the tournament. She jammed her fingers. He calls me and tells me she jammed her finger. It's swollen. All these things, and I'm like, okay, it's normal. We'll just put some ice on it. And he was like, no, I think it's really bad. I said, okay, well, guess what? You can take her to CHKD on your way home.
Okay.
This is on a Saturday.
Okay.
He thought about it. He was like, oh, no, I think we'll come home and we'll just wait it out and see what happens. Nobody wants to go to urgent care on a Saturday.
Oh God,
okay?
no. Oh no, no, no. No. I would send the
So-
husband anyway, right, Aaron? Yep. Aaron said yes.
Because I was like, let it, put some ice on it and she'll walk it off. Well, my sister was on the phone with me. She was like, no, I really think you should have it looked at because I broke my back and I thought it was I just fell and hurt myself and the swelling would go down. Come to
Right.
find out, I took the bone. It was a big deal, all the things.
Right.
So I'm like, girl, nothing's wrong with her. We've done this before. Well, lo and behold, I take her to urgent care because I'm weighing options now. I'm like, okay, it's Saturday. She has another game tomorrow. Urgent care closes at 8. If this thing gets worse after 8 o'clock, I have to go to the emergency room in the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
I need to figure out which one I want to do. So I decided to do the urgent care. I made a reservation online, which is the best thing you can ever do.
I didn't know you could do that. Can we do that on this over here, Aaron, on this coast? Can we make a reservation at urgent care here? Do you know? I've never heard of that before. So now I'm going to have to
Oh.
look into that. I didn't know.
It's amazing. It's
Okay.
amazing. So you just go on the website and you make a reservation. They tell you exactly what time to show up.
Okay.
You show up, you go to registration. By the time I was done filling out her paperwork, they were calling us back.
Oh, okay.
It was that quick. Everybody else had to wait like an hour. It had a 70-minute wait time
Oh, wow.
on there. But having an appointment, you get right on in.
Okay.
So we got in, and of course, the nurse, the doctor, everyone said, oh, it's just going to be a bad sprain, So, but you know what? To be on the safe side, we'll go ahead and do an x-ray. Girl, when the doctor came back and said, I am so sorry, but it's actually broke. Me and Lauren both bust out laughing. Like, we were doing this really hysterical laugh. I think it was a little bit of shock.
Okay.
We were both just hysterically laughing at each other like, no, it's not. Like, we could not believe her finger was broken. They made it seem so much worse than what it was. But they were like, okay, you have to go to ortho and all of that. We waited for the weekend, went to ortho the middle of the next week. And, of course, they downplayed the injury. But definitely it's her pointer finger.
Oh.
And the knuckle bone has chipped away.
Oh.
So it's a definite.
How do they
piece
fix
missing.
that?
You can't.
Oh.
It
Okay.
has to fuse itself back together.
Okay.
The
So,
only thing you can do is tape the fingers together
right.
and keep them positioned so that the bone can kind of stay still.
Okay.
And hopefully it will just re-adhere itself. It'll just,
Okay.
6 weeks.
Yeah, everything is 6 weeks with bones. Yeah.
So she's having a complete fit because we have to be in North Carolina. She's missed all the games. She's missed 2 tournaments since her injury. We have a tournament coming up. She's got to miss that one.
Oh.
But she's still collecting medals because if the team medals, she gets a medal.
Okay, yeah.
But she doesn't want to collect the medals that way. She wants to earn them herself. So she's not happy. What I'm not happy about is all that money I paid for her to play club ball, and
Oh
she
my
hasn't even
God.
played half the season.
Well, yeah.
She hasn't
Yeah.
played half the season. I'm like, and the last game is in April.
Oh. And does she go to all? Does she have to go to all the games? Like, is it mandatory or is that up to her?
Well, yes and no. It is highly recommended and suggested. If she doesn't come to the games, she doesn't get recognition as being a member of the team. So if the team does medal, she doesn't get one
Okay.
because she can go. She can go and she can work the games, meaning she can do refing and the score table, all that kind of stuff. There are things she can do that
Right.
doesn't involve her actually playing.
Right.
So if she decides not to go, they can't make her, but they won't make her a part of the team in whatever's happening.
But shouldn't this be a valuable lesson to learn that it's not that there's more people involved than just the people who are playing on the court?
Yes.
So, I mean, I know that she doesn't want the medal because she wouldn't physically be on the court, but if she goes, she's there, she's supporting her team, even if she's doing the scoreboard or she is helping, with coach's notes or whatever it is that she's doing, she's still part of the team. She's just not one of the stars. And maybe that's a lesson that kids need to learn sometimes.
Yeah, and she's realizing that what she realized by being on the sidelines is that no one actually cheered. Like,
Right.
they're so focused on the game, they were standing on the sidelines not cheering for the girls that were playing on the court.
Right.
And so since she's been on the sidelines, she's like, oh no, let's hype them up. And so that's all she can do. So she has created this whole cheering squad on the
And
sidelines. And it's really gotten everybody motivated. And, it was just really good to see her find another way to contribute.
perspective. Exactly.
Yeah. On her own without anyone telling her, hey, you should do this. She just figured it out for herself.
Right.
To me, watching these kids grow and watching them figure things out on their own is like the best reward.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you see their minds working and how they're able to problem solve for themselemselves.
Yeah.
And so but she still wants to play. She's like, can you call the doctor and have them do another x-ray so I can get back on the
Yeah.
court?
It's a really crappy way to learn a lesson, I'm afraid. Yeah.
It is. But she has 2 more teams that she'll be playing on after this one ends. She'll play YMCA rec ball.
Yeah.
It's recreational ball for the Y. And then she's also playing on the city recreational team.
Okay.
Plus, she has all this pageant stuff coming up. Did I tell you they moved the date for the
No.
pageant?
No. You do know it's self-inflicted, so I'm not giving you any sympathy at all. I'm not doing it. You cannot talk me into feeling sorry for you.
Girl, they moved it from the 3rd week of August to the 2nd week of July.
Oh, right in the heat.
Not only that, Erin's birthday is July 8th. Her pageant starts July 9th.
Well, you'll have to celebrate
had
early.
I had to make a request. No, I had to contact my family reunion committee and say, hey guys, I can't chair this year because I'll have to be at her pageant.
You have a family reunion committee?
I have 3 family reunion committees.
Wow.
Every branch, my dad's family, my mom's family, and then my husband's family.
Oh my
all
God.
have-
See, I'm an immigrant in 2 countries. I don't have enough people to have a reunion. I'm first generation in Canada, and I have no family here. So, although you know what, it would be really interesting to have a Kearney family reunion in the United States because there's a lot of us here, and I'd really like to know which one of us are related because there's
That'd be
quite
awesome.
there's quite a few. There
Yeah.
and I know that I've through my ancestry stuff, I do know that they are related in some way because my ancestry shows me an ancestor that was in Boston and another one that was in Louisiana somewhere, I think, but Boston and New York. So, and they were here way before the Civil War, and so it would be very interesting. So I apparently am more American than some of the people who were born here, because I can trace my roots back to Boston before the Tea Party.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I don't know who's left, because they did the people that I know of got married and they had a child, but then they left. The parents left and went to either Scotland, Ireland, or England, and then they ended up in Australia. So no matter how you spin it, everybody ended up in Australia some way. But they did leave their child here. I don't think they were a child when they left them. I believe.
I was going to say, I hope it was an adult.
No, they were an adult. I believe they were an adult. They were married and they started a family, and they are no longer. And I think they're still. That line is still in Boston somewhere, but I don't know who they are. So, yeah, and we never thought about it because they weren't here very long, and I think it was the Civil War that made them leave. My people don't stick around for shit like that. They're like, oh no, we're gone, we're out of here, we're done. No, we are not playing this game. So they left, and I know there's Kearney. What is it? Is it in Idaho or Nebraska?
Oh, wow.
Where is Nebraska? It's Nebraska. There's a university and a town and a city, Kearney, Nebraska, I believe it is, and that's one of the branches. And then there's a Kearney, New Jersey, but I believe it's pronounced Kearney. It's spelt the same, but that's how you say it but you say it with an accent, and I don't have the accent to say it properly. And when my parents moved to North America, they changed the pronunciation because people couldn't spell it properly. So when they said, because they would say Connie, which is how they said it, and nobody can spell it. They would spell it C-A-R or K-A-R instead of K-E-A-R-N-E-Y.
Yeah, because, I mean, the Carnies that I have seen and know is C-A-R or K-A-R.
Yeah.
And then all the Carnies that I went to school with are K-E-A-R.
Yeah. Yeah. So those, now, I know on your... I know you know a lot of them because I've seen people with that name on your and I've always wanted to ask them, like, excuse me, I know we're not the same, I know we don't look the same, but we could be related.
Girl.
So if I show up at one of your family reunions, you'll know why.
Listen, if you show up, you will fit right in because there's so many of you within the family. It's so serious. It's so many of you. It's crazy because my cousin just had a birthday, and he is part Asian.
Okay.
And he looks it. Very much so, he looks it. He looks like a little Japanese man, okay? And his sons all look Asian. And they're actually Asian and Bolivian.
Oh.
What a combination.
Oh.
So they're Asian, Black, and Bolivian. It's like...
Oh, how pretty.
Kids. They're beautiful. Beautiful kids. And so...
See, I don't care what anybody says. I think mixed race people are absolutely stunning.
Gorgeous.
They are. I don't care what anybody says.
It's like they take the best elements of each one.
Yeah. I think
really,
so.
It's really cool. It's really cool. And I was saying, happy birthday, cousin, and people was like, wait.
Is he a play cousin?
Right. Y'all are really related? Like, yeah, that's blood cousin. Yeah. And it's
Hmm.
the same way on my husband's side of the family. His family is so diluted. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, my
There's
brother,
too much.
my twin brother just got married for the third time. Yes, third time. And she is, I believe, she is Mexican. She could be Colombian. I haven't met her. I don't know much about her. Um, the second wife was Colombian.
You know what? I was while you were talking, I was playing it back in my head, and I was like, "Did she say third time?"
Yeah, third time. Third time's a charm. I'm sitting over here and I'm still married to the same person I've been married to for 27 years. I don't know. And we didn't date that long. So I think people need to stop dating for so long because it doesn't seem to work that way. It just
No,
doesn't, it doesn't matter. If it's not the right person, it's not the right person.
Period.
And my sister is married to a man from originally from Chile. My mother-in-law is married to someone from his family is Mexican. So we have yeah, and then my personal background is all mixed. So we're just, whoever shows up at the table is welcome at the table, basically.
I have a girlfriend who asked me. She was like, "Lynn, you're so open and vocal about races." Because I speak about white people and all the time. And she's like, do you ever get any pushback from that? I'm like, one, if you know me, then no, I don't get pushback because you understand it's not coming from a negative place. But two, no, I feel like I am entitled to say that because my grandfather was Caucasian.
There you
So
go.
I feel like I have the right to speak on it. Now,
There you go.
if I didn't have these people running through my family, then I would have to keep my mouth closed. But I feel like I am entitled. So
There you go. I agree. I
I'm
agree.
trying to see what Chilean people look like. And they do look like they're Mexicans.
Yeah. I think South American and Central American, I think I think if you can trace your ancestry all the way back to the original indigenous people, I think they're very similar looking. Not very tall.
Yeah.
Like he's not very
No.
tall. He's maybe 5'6", 5'7", maybe. Yeah.
Ooh. How tall is your sister?
She's only 5'3".
Oh, so he's tall to her.
Yeah. Yeah. I think she's
Like,
only
oh, he's
5'3".
tall.
I think she's
Okay.
5'3". Yeah, I don't know. You know how you said that you didn't think I was only 5'2". Somebody else said that to me the other day. And I think there's like the fourth person who looks at me crazy when I say I'm 5'2", because they're like, "No, you're not." Yeah, I am. I know I look taller. I look
do.
taller than I am, but I'm not. I'm only 5'2".
It's like those actresses and actors on television. You think they're taller than what they are in real life. And you
Yeah,
meet them.
and they're
Like,
not very big.
no one could have ever told me that Tom Cruise was only like 5'7", 5'9", or whatever.
Yeah, he's
I-
little.
He's little. Yeah.
He's
I
little.
was like, oh. And Bruno Mars. I was like, he's a little guy. He's like 5'4". I
Yeah.
was like, no, he's so big on stage. Right?
Just don't stand next to me.
Don't say that. So I'm like, okay. They're like little firecrackers. Oh,
Yep. Yep.
oh well.
Yeah. What are you gonna
What it
do?
is. So what have you been doing for the last 4.5 weeks?
We have been developing and finishing up the app that we have done, the Go Live Vegas app, and that was approved last week officially for iPhone and for Android, and you can download that now for free. We've been working on that. I have been working on a second podcast. Well, it's sort of the second one, but we've already been doing it for about a year. This is the one that Brett and I did on location. Now we're bringing it into the studio and on location as well. We're going to do a morning-ish show because we don't do mornings. So we call it the Go Live. What do we call it? I don't even remember what we call it, Aaron. Good morning-ish with Go Live Vegas. Well, because we wanted to do a morning show where we could talk about the things that are going on around Vegas and local businesses, promoting local businesses and things like that. But we never know if somebody hires us to go to their location. We don't know if it's going to be in the morning. We don't know if it's going to be in the afternoon or anything like that. So we needed something that we could call it that would work all the time. So we did Good Morning-ish.
Very good thinking. I like that.
Yes, and our tagline is, in fact, because we don't do mornings. Because everybody who knows me knows I don't do mornings. I will if I have to, and I need to clarify that. I am awake in the morning. I am up at usually about 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't sleep a lot. I don't go to sleep until usually about 3 in the morning, and then I'm up at 8. But that does not mean that I am functioning or I want to talk to anybody or I want to do anything. But I am, in fact, up at 8. And it takes me a good 2 hours to get the house ready for everybody else to get up. I don't know if you do that or not. But, and that means, when I say that, I mean, like, I tidy up from whatever I didn't put away the night before. I clean up the kitchen. I feed the cats. I make coffee.
I don't do that. When I get up, I shower. I get my first cup of coffee in me before I wake anyone else up, because I don't want them to have to endure me before my first cup of coffee. But after that, everybody gets up. If I have to be up, you have to be up. You don't get to sleep if I have to be up. I don't care if you don't have anywhere to go until 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. You're getting up because the sun is up. I am up. Nobody gets to sleep in the house, and I have to be up. Nope. We all got to be up together. We're going to be misery together. I don't like the mornings either.
I hate them.
I'm definitely a night owl.
Yes.
Most of my children are night owls. Jaden is not. My oldest, he's a morning person. My husband is a morning person. My husband gets up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and he does all of this stuff. He's stretching and reading, and
No.
I don't want any activities at 4 a.m.
I can't even imagine getting out of bed and then doing exercising first thing in the morning. I
know. Like, what?
I do know people who do that, and somebody did try and convince me that I should be doing that, and my answer was, why? What's wrong with the rest of the day? Well, because you have to. Okay, I'd like to see where that's written, please, and thank you. I would like to see where it's written that I have to do any exercise in the morning, because I don't think it is.
The argument is, guess what? If I wait until, let's say, noon to exercise, nobody's at the gym.
Yeah.
Everybody's at work. But if I go first thing in the morning with all of you...
Oh, my God, no.
That part.
I'm not a gym rat. I don't go to the gym. No, I don't want to exercise with other people. No. I do it at home. I have a treadmill.
I don't even want to do it at home. But if I have to, I definitely don't want to do it with somebody else. I want to just do it by myself.
Right.
At my own leisure. I feel like I'm in competition when I go to a gym.
Like a peacock. You got to fluff yourself up and make yourself look good in order to exercise and look bad. Okay, no.
Passing out on the treadmill is not optional. Girl. Oh my God. Like, you really just have to make sure that you look a certain way. You're just not like huffing and puffing.
Right?
I just want to keel over and die.
and you have to have all the little outfits and everything.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I got mad at one of the gyms that I used to belong to because they didn't have an elevator. And
elevator. Oh, okay.
It was 3 floors. It was 3 floors.
Okay.
And I was just like, if I have to exercise before I start, why am I paying you? I could come here for free and just walk up and down 3 flights of stairs. Like, why am I paying you?
I can go to an office building and walk up and down their stairs.
Girl, I was just in a funky mood that day, apparently, and I just was refusing. Girl, my legs were burning by the time I made it to the 3rd floor.
Did they at least have a juice bar at the top or something?
Not at the top. It's at the bottom.
Oh my God. So
It's
you
when
gotta go up
first
and
walk
down.
in.
Okay.
Yes. So the juice bar, the locker room, everything is on the bottom level.
Oh my
right?
God.
And
Okay.
all the fitness classes are on the 3rd level. The second
Okay.
level has equipment and stuff. And
Okay.
then like you have to go down a level to get to the pool.
Oh my God. No, thank you.
Listen, that
Nope.
day, I think I was just blew a gasket. I was so angry. I just didn't understand.
Was this perimenopause or before that?
Knows before that, but I don't know. They just pissed me off with all them damn stairs. I was
Yeah,
like,
I understand.
insane. Like I am really going to die before I get up to the top. Oh, needless to say, I canceled my membership. And didn't
Yeah,
go
I
back.
would too. Although I think I still have a membership in Victoria somewhere where they're taking it out of a bank account that no longer exists.
Girl,
Because I believe that was a lifetime something. I don't know. I don't know.
Either way,
That's
I needed
kind of
that
funny.
back, apparently.
I do my exercising at nighttime because that's when I have my energy. So
Yeah, me too.
you know, whatever. We've had, you know how you guys have been having blizzard conditions and everything like that over there in the east? Son of a
Yeah.
bitch. We've been having summer weather here. And if we are not going to if we're not going to cool down and go back to regular scheduled programming for the weather, we're all going to be dead over here. We won't need to worry about the vote in November
saw your
because
message.
we're going to be dead.
Why are they gonna die by July? Because
Yep.
it's gonna be sweltering.
It was already 80 something degrees last week in the middle of the day, and our overnight temperatures were in the high 70s. I can't sleep when it's like that.
Everyone here has been sick. You can't meet a person that hasn't been sick in the last 2-3 weeks. So, Lauren and I were out on Friday, and we walked into a store. It was beautiful outside. It was nice. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cool. It was perfect weather. And we were commenting on the weather, like how beautiful it was going into the store.
Right.
We were only in that store maybe 15 minutes, if that. We ran in, got what we needed, and came right back out. We came back out to frigid, like Arctic winds.
Really?
It was so cold. We walked back into the store and was like, wait a minute, do we need to buy some coats while we're in here? We were not prepared. It was so cold. And I was like, what happened? I had to check the weather app. It went from 78 degrees
Right.
to 51
Okay.
in 15 minutes.
That's what.
And the wind was blowing. I was just like, I am sick right now. I have been sick. So Ryan was sick from last weekend up until early part of this week. Ryan was sick. My husband got sick from Ryan.
Oh dear.
I
Now
went
you're going
all-
down like dominoes.
I went all through it, no problem. I was good. And I was like, I'm going to be good for her party. I'm not going to be sick. Girl, Friday,
Ugh.
I crashed and burned.
Oh dear.
And I have been sick ever since.
Ugh.
Just a full-blown, nasty head cold.
Oh.
But it's one of those head colds that your head is always hurting.
Yep. Been
It just
there.
feels like a vice is on your head and all up in here, and you're constantly sneezing and sniffing, and
I hate head colds. I hate them. I hate
your
them. I hate
throat
them. I
is
hate them.
burning. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, give me the flu already. Because this is like, I feel like I'm
Right?
trapped in the middle of something.
I would tell you to go on Amazon and order a bottle of Buckley's, but they're
That's
charging.
what it's called.
They're charging so much right now. I wouldn't.
Everything is so high right now.
I know.
Everything.
I know. It's
Everything.
yeah.
Oh,
It's ridiculous.
and you guys are burning up over there, and we're freezing.
Well, right now today's been a pretty good day. Right now we're sitting at 72. So it's not too bad. But the sun hasn't when the sun now you have to understand it when I say it's been really hot here, I mean during the day. When the sun goes down, we are in the desert. So all of the warnings are true. Be careful when you're in the desert because when the sun goes down, that temperature is going to just plummet. Our overnight tonight is 53. Which is
Okay, ours is 63, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
Our high today was 78.
ours
And
ours was 76. Yeah, so
our low
we're
is
close.
63, so it's not bad.
But this is
it's
cool
raining
for
right
us.
now.
Now, that said, by the end of the week, we're looking at 87 degrees during the day.
What? Let me see what our week looks like.
Yeah. Which, if you
Oh,
ever want
yeah.
to check the weather in Las Vegas, it's on the app. We do have it on our app. And it's in
at that.
Fahrenheit and in Celsius.
I have to download the app.
You do. Because it'll
Yeah.
tell you whenever I go live so you can watch. Cuz we're still going to be doing that medical spa. I'm looking forward to that. We haven't done it yet. We're waiting. But we will be going and checking out that medical spa.
Okay.
So you'll have to check that out. I won't be doing the cold plunge. Brett will. But you should
We're not
tune
gonna
in for
do
that.
it.
No, I'm going to do the infrared sauna, and then I'm going to do the massage with the robot. The robotic massage. Which sounds a little dirty when I think about it. But I mean, hey, I'm up for anything right now.
Who's gonna be recording?
Aaron.
Oh, that's gonna be funny.
Yeah. So
No
that'll
sound
be
effects.
interesting.
No sound effects.
Yeah. And
Okay,
then
so we're at 80 on Thursday, and
okay.
then 61 on Friday.
Oh my God. That's why you're sick.
our- Yeah, and our low is 37 degrees.
Ooh.
On Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're in the 80s.
Yeah. Thursday.
Friday, Saturday, it plummets to the 60s and 30s and 40s.
Yeah. See, we're not getting that. That's
That's
our
why everybody's
overnight
gonna-
temperatures.
Hold on.
Those are our
Overnight.
overnights.
Let's see. Let me do the overnight.
I think when everybody gets sick here, it's when it's hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, air conditioning, heat, because in one day you
Yeah,
can go
that's
from
what it
one
is.
to the other, and
Yeah.
it's messing with your inner system, and it just screws everything up.
Overnight is ranging from 36 degrees up to 47 degrees.
Yeah, see, and our overnight is between 56 and 60. So we're not getting winter anymore. We're done apparently. Somebody just
Well,
forgot
we
to
need to
tell
be
us.
done because didn't we all have the same what is it, gopher?
Yep.
What's
Yeah.
the name?
Yeah.
Pasta 22. Didn't we all get the same one? Is there an East Coast one and a West Coast one?
I think
what's
there
going
might
on?
be. I think not only politically are we divided east and west, but now it's weather as well. I think that what was his name? Buxton? No. But what the hell was the name of the gopher? He needs to retire because he was
His
wrong.
name is
He
Bill.
was very wrong. Bill?
Phil.
Phil? That's
Uh-huh.
a stupid name for a
I don't think they've ever changed it. I think it's been Phil forever.
Has it always been Phil?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, Phil needs to retire.
Yeah.
Because he said that we were not getting spring. We were going to have 6 more weeks of winter. And you know what? The next day, it got hot.
It sure did. It sure did. It
So,
absolutely did.
I think he was high or something because I don't know what he saw, but it was not his shadow.
Well, that's why I said we got cold weather with that blizzard and stuff. So maybe he was dictating stuff for us because he's in Pennsylvania.
Oh, well, then it's
They told-
political and it's rigged.
Yeah, it's in Pennsylvania. So how can he actually do anything for the Midwest or the West Coast
Right?
when he's?
I think we need a California. We need a California
I think
gopher.
so, too. Yeah, yeah.
But then he'd just say, "Yeah, it's gonna be nice and warm for the rest of the year, dude."
No, you didn't throw the dude up there, dude.
I did.
Okay. Like
West
he's a
Coast,
surfer
born and
or
raised.
something.
I could do the Valley Girl thing too if you like.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
West Coast, born and raised.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, that's over there. What else have I been up to? My year so far in a nutshell, it's not so good so far.
Yes, it has been good. You got a
My-
lot accomplished.
My aunt, I got a message from my dad the last 2 weeks ago. My aunt passed away in Australia. Then, well, before that, my twin brother got married, and that was a surprise.
Wait, you didn't know he was getting married?
I did not. No.
So nobody was invited to the wedding?
Oh, everybody was.
Just not you?
Yeah, which is fine. He
Is that
said
your twin?
he said it. Well, everybody said it was because they knew I wouldn't be able to go.
But you still should get an invitation.
Well,
Let you tell them you can't go. You don't assume you can't go, so therefore you don't invite.
yeah,
Is this your twin?
yeah. It's a very long story. It's okay.
That is not okay.
It's okay. It's all good. It's okay. So there was that. That kind of did get me in the feels, but I'm a big girl and it's not the first
That's
time,
one of
so
those
it's
times
okay.
that I would be like, I wish as twins you really did feel and like each other's pains, and because I would do something just so he could be in pain for a long time.
Like
Just
pinch myself a few times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Slam myself on the floor a few times. Did you feel that?
But-
Did you
But
feel that?
you would have to pinch yourself around the vajayjay so you can. And he's like, "What is going on?" Yeah,
I don't know if it works that way with fraternal twins.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it works like that for fraternal. I think
I think it's only identical. Yeah, I
It
think
has
it's.
to be because they're in the same sack, right? They're
Yeah.
the identical. So I think
Yeah.
it only works for them. But
Yeah, I think so.
Wouldn't that be a? Doozy
Wouldn't that be
to just,
something?
like, do
Yeah, that's okay. Well, actually, yeah, we've had a lot accomplished. I think we are going to be having a big launch party, so that's going to be coming up hopefully sometime in the next month for the app, so we can get that out there.
How are you doing that? Where's that going to be? And how
We're
is
not
that
sure. We've
gonna
got a couple different places that have volunteered to host for us because our budget is zero.
Right.
So there's a couple places that have volunteered. So it's just a matter of coordinating food and the venue and all that stuff that I hate to do. But it'll get done. I think it's the easiest way because we've already had over 4,000 people download the app, and it only just got approved on Thursday officially. So in the last 4 days, we've had 4,000 people download it. So fingers crossed. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, there
I'm
you
here.
are. You disappeared for a second.
I know. I blanked it out for a second.
Okay. What else has been going on? We've got a
How did you get
convention.
4,000 people to download? Are you putting it out on social media?
No, that's without doing anything. So we figure if we really start marketing and getting it out there, then we'll have a lot more people. I think, yeah, Aaron just said it's probably because when you go to the App Store and you're looking for something for Vegas, it comes up right there on the App Store. It comes up as Go Live Vegas.
Oh.
So, and it does have everything in it for people who are traveling here. We've
I was
hired,
going to ask you, does it have? Yeah,
we've hired,
okay.
pardon? Entertainment wise. Yeah, we've got a writer that is doing write-ups on different shows and places. Stacy is her name. She used to work for 411 Magazine, but 411 Magazine shut down. So she's now freelancing and doing some writing for us. It's got advertising for different events that are coming up. It's got Ticketmaster on there. Ticketmaster contacted us, so we're very excited about that. That was awesome. They contacted us last week and asked if we would collaborate with them, so you can buy tickets through the app. Is that right? You can buy tickets through the app? Yeah. So we're building it up and hopefully going to be able to support some local businesses and things like that. So Aaron's been working very, very hard on that. So that's good. So we have accomplished, and it's only just March. So we've accomplished quite a bit. So yeah, we're not making any money at it yet, but hopefully once we get it out there.
Well, I mean, you know what? Everything. I was having this conversation with someone the other day that just because you start a new business venture doesn't mean you're profitable.
Nope.
Sometimes
Amen.
it takes 3 to 5 years
Yep.
for some businesses just to break even.
Yep.
But I think in this microwave society that we live in, and how people are claiming instant wealth
Yeah.
from social media,
Yeah.
that is giving the illusion that, oh, if I just post a few videos, I'm gonna go viral,
Right?
everybody's gonna love me, and the money's gonna start rolling in. That is not how that works, and
No.
a lot of people are being misled. I don't know if they're misleading themselves intentionally because they're looking for a get rich easy way of
I
not
think
having to go
I
to
think
work.
some people might be. They're.
Because I don't think they've
yeah.
ever sat down and truly asked an influencer, how long have you been posting?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing your podcast? How long, and if you sit down and ask someone, how long you been working at this? They will generally tell you, oh, I've been at this since COVID. Most of them will say since COVID.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, well, COVID was what, 5-6 years ago now.
And that's 24 hours a day, every single
Yes.
day, and it's constant. It's following trends. It's trying to. It's keeping up with everything. It's constant research. It's marketing. It's doing everything. It's a lot of work. So if you have the time and the money to be able to give up everything and do that, maybe, but you also unfortunately have to have that, the it factor. You have to have the personality to go with it, because if you don't have the personality, it doesn't really matter how much work you put into it.
It doesn't.
It's not going
You
to
have
go
to find
anywhere.
your people. You have to be able to find your demographic, and if you don't even know how to identify that,
Yeah. Because there is
And
a lid for
identify-
every pot. I mean,
Yes, absolutely.
you'd be surprised if you really look out there what people are doing and talking about out there.
That
And
happens.
some of it is just like, what? People
Yes.
are watching this?
Girl, listen, I don't know how this ended up in my feed
Do
on my
tell.
FYP,
Okay.
but it did, and it's a couple. The lady is a product tester.
Okay.
Um, hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Okay. I would love to do product testing. I'm just going to put that out there. I think it would be fun. I do. I think it would be a lot of fun.
Okay. Sorry, I had to see who was in the kitchen. I thought it was Ryan.
Ah.
Eavesdropping, girl. Eavesdropping.
Ah.
So
I understand.
she does product testing for adult gadgets.
Product testing. Okay. But not on camera, because
So-
that would be OnlyFans.
No. It.
Oh, she.
So
Oh.
her and her husband.
How did that get on your feed?
I don't know. So her and her husband. It was. She was putting this thing on the door.
Yeah,
And I was like, what is she doing? And it had all these straps and stuff to it, and she had strapped herself in, and she was putting it on the door, and she was telling him what the device was
Okay.
and how it worked. And he's standing there in his t-shirts and his short, and she, I didn't know what they were doing at first, because I'm like, she's trying to do something with this contraption on the door. He's standing there looking at her like, what are you doing? It started so innocent.
Mm-hmm.
It did not end up that way.
No.
And she showed all the different ways you can use this item,
On the.
and he helped her.
No.
And I was just like,
Now
and
I'm
I get-
intrigued.
but I get flagged on social media for just saying I don't like something. Y'all got this crap coming through my
Right?
FYP.
How did they do that?
And why do I get in trouble for sharing something that you've allowed to be on social media for me to even get it in order to be able to share it? Why are you flagging me for sharing?
Did you
content
share
I
it?
created?
You didn't share it to me. I would have watched it.
You might want to check did I share it to our Midlife Mischief page? Let me see. I shared it
I
to
don't know.
somebody. But honey, I was like, okay, so that's a job. And at the end of her video, because yes, I watched the whole video,
Of course. I mean, one would have to.
I read all the comments. The
Okay.
comments were
Oh,
hilarious.
You have to. Yes.
Yep.
You have to read the comments.
They were hilarious. I was like, okay.
I can imagine.
Love the comments. And at the end, it says, okay, you can get this item for this price, this item for that price, or the whole package. And then it X'd out the original price and it gave you a new price.
Ooh, $19.99, right? No.
No, it's like $129.
Oh,
But
okay.
still, they really demonstrated.
Oh. Well, now, see, I can segue to that because I know I messaged you about this, but a couple of weeks ago, Aaron and I went to a networking event, and at this networking event, there was giveaways and merch. And I got
You had to
an
reach for that word.
I don't know if you call it merch or not. I'm not sure. I got an entire bag, big bag, of everything you can possibly think of from this company. I'm not going to give you the name because I don't want to promote it, because the person who was there, who was promoting his business, was an ass. And so I've been trying to figure out, I was so excited, because not for the reason that you think, but because I wanted to show it here on Midlife Mischief. I wanted to do an unboxing. I haven't unboxed any of it.
Anything. Okay. Oh, really?
I haven't, because I'm still trying to figure out whether I should unbox it on Midlife Mischief because I do
Because they'll
think that
promote this person.
because
Is that-
yeah, but see, it would be our demographic because you and I have talked about this. And some of these things may help some of those women who are orgasm challenged. Like we're
So it's
talking
not one
all
of
the
those- It's not one of those multi-level companies. Where
No.
they just have people that sell the merchandise.
No. It's an actual like store. Like
Oh,
it's a company that has
There's
a
no way to get around it. So then you have to weigh the options of your distaste for him. Is it
yeah.
better to not promote to our audience, knowing that it could be beneficial to them?
Well, yeah. Why am I going to
Because you're
promote
just-
someone who wasn't? I mean, it wasn't just. Sorry, it wasn't just us that he wasn't nice to. Like this guy refused to give anybody his phone number at this networking event. He would not
So why
give
was he
anyone
there?
any information. He just kept saying it's the name of the company is on the box. And then he got drunk and he had more to drink and more to drink and more to drink. And so by the end of the networking event, he was drunk and he was just an ass. And so when I got home, I thought, do I really want to promote that? No, I want to promote.
No, you don't want to promote his drunkenness. But
No.
let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So there's no other way to contact him.
I'm
And the
going
only
to
thing
look
on the box
into.
is the name on the box.
I'm going to look into the actual company.
Yeah.
He is not from here. He was the rep from Canada.
Ooh, one of your people.
Well, he's the owner. Yeah, he's one of my people, but he's from Toronto, which makes it tracks. It totally tracks. No offense to everybody else from Toronto, but I'm from the West Coast and we don't play like that. But this guy was he was one of those stereotypes that he came to Vegas to have a good time and he either couldn't handle it or because a lot of people come to Vegas and they can't handle Vegas. Like,
Right.
in which case he shouldn't have come to the networking event. But he did bring a lot of product. And the product does look very, very interesting. And probably very
It'll be
helpful.
interesting to know if you can Google.
I'm
the
assuming
same
I'm
type of product.
I'm
Maybe
assuming
it's-
because he's here or he was here that maybe there's a division here that I could contact somebody from that same company, or I can just go to some of the other businesses here because I do think it would fit our demographic and it would be fun.
Yeah, I'm
Now-
intrigued.
But now here's
I feel
another
bad
thing.
for him.
Could I just cover the name of the company and unbox the products
Yeah, of course you could.
without showing the name of the company?
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah. Of course you could.
like put
Yeah.
paper like brown paper over the box and just unbox it that way.
But essentially, at the end of the day, you'll still be promoting the company if you
Right.
don't find an alternate company for
Yeah.
people to purchase from.
Well, that's what I
Because
was
the-
thinking.
Yeah, the question will come up. Well, how do we get this?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
be
So
nice.
I mean, if
If
we
he was-
unbox
if he was
something somebody
nice.
likes, then neither one of us can say, "Well, this is where you get it."
Right. And if he was a decent person, we could actually offer it in our store. And
Yeah.
they could buy it through us.
Well, yeah.
But
That's what I was
not a good
originally
person.
thinking. We could do an unboxing. We could promote him, and he was here in Las Vegas. I could have even had him come into the studio and do his own little self promotion. But if you're going to be an ass, I'm not doing it. So now
Yeah, well-
I need to find an alternate. So that might be
Well,
what I'm
send me-
doing next week.
send me a sneak peek of something. I want to see something. Message it to me.
Okay, I can do that. I was thinking I could
Like
go.
if you open the box,
Aaron?
is it going to disturb everything?
No, Aaron, can you go into our room in the closet and get the bag?
Right now?
Yeah. Unless you want to come and sit here, and I'll go do it.
I love the alternatives you give, the options. Because they really aren't
it's
options.
it's on my side of the closet. Okay.
That was not an option.
Well, it was an option. Everybody
No.
has options.
It
wasn't
wasn't
an
one that
option.
he was going to take.
But it was still an option. I mean, he could have.
What a way to get what you want.
All the time.
Oh my goodness. So what else was at this place, this networking event?
They were doing this was the one that was doing a 24-hour podcast. So they were doing, it was at one of the hotels on the Strip, and they were doing a 24-hour podcast. So they had different people coming in and doing podcasts, and they had different products that they were promoting. They had one of the people who was doing the podcast, he kept leaving, and he would come back wearing a different outfit. So obviously that was clothing, some clothing store or something gave it to him. Oh yeah, we can't show this on TikTok or we'll get banned, but I can give you a little bit of a sneak here.
You can message it to
Like
me.
this is I don't want
That's a lot of stuff.
I don't want to show the name. But this is yeah, look, it's full.
Oh wow.
Are we off? See, I don't know how I would have to cover this
You
and
just really,
this.
if you felt that way, I wonder how many other people felt that way. Ooh, what is that? Is that a massager?
This is I can read it to you. We can do it that way.
Name on everything.
Experience endless pleasure with the blank mains power wand, because it gives the name of the brand. The blank mains powered wand. No charging needed. Huh? Just plug and play. So you plug it in. See, now I want to do, because I don't understand. So you have to plug it in while you're
what?
using it? That
But it
can't
says
be.
no power needed.
I know. It's
So you
with-
plug it into your computer?
Oh, it has 8 vibration modes. I'm going to cover this here. 8 vibration modes and 8 intensity levels. So from 0, you do know that Lauren's watching, right?
No, she's not. My Lauren?
TikTok.
No, she-
Oh, he just shut it down, so not on TikTok. Okay.
She can't even, her TikTok is restricted.
Yeah, she wouldn't be able to see this. She can't see this because we shut off TikTok. It's easy to find your perfect sensation because it's got 8 intensity. So from to woo in like 8 steps. Wow. Like you're gonna be going. You have a happy face. Yeah, I can see your wheels turning there.
Oh, you know who you should send it to?
You just have to keep it dry and clean.
You know who you should send it to?
Who?
One of our main listeners.
We should. See, and I was thinking that we could do a giveaway, but again, do I want to promote this? I don't.
Because she said that she was, you know.
I know. Yeah, I
You
know.
just send it to her though. She wouldn't promote it. She wouldn't promote it.
Extra
And then
powerful.
she could tell us if it works.
Yeah,
You still haven't done a yoni ball, so
I know. Yeah, I know. Super strong. It says right here. Extra powerful. Count on super strong vibration every time.
So this is my thing about those things. So let me just say this. The real thing doesn't vibrate. So why would I want one that does?
If it vibrates, you seriously need to go to the doctor. I'm just giving you a
And that's what I'm
PSA.
saying. Like, why are we adding motion sensors to this stuff? Like, why does it need to vibrate? I don't want that.
This I haven't taken these out of the box, so I'm seeing these for the first time.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that one, let's see what it says. Okay. This is...
Okay.
I can show you a picture here. Let's see if we can... There. This is a picture. Aaron, you can't.
You gotta zoom in, Aaron.
He doesn't want to. You don't want to? Okay. This is I don't know what I can say and what I can't. Can I say whatever I want? Okay. Whatever I want is too late. The cat's out of the bag. This is a butt plug with a pink. It's got a lovely pink jewel thing. It's pretty. Do you want me to take it out?
Yes.
I've never seen one of these. Oh. Oh. Huh?
Oh my goodness.
It's pretty. I wish you could get close up here. Is this what
That's
everybody
big.
does? That's
big.
right?
Does it vibrate?
No. But it's
What does it
cold.
do?
It's cold.
But it don't do anything?
Well, sliding smoothly into place, specifically into your or your partner's butt. Pinky. Oh, it has a name. Pinky the Love Plug. It's Pinky the Love Plug. This show just went to a totally new level. Is just the thing for novice to advanced players. Okay. So if you know what you're doing, this is good. But if you don't know what you're doing, it's also okay. It's for everybody.
But it doesn't do anything.
No, it doesn't really. Silky,
use it by
sleek at the
yourself.
tip, and manageably filling. What? Filling below. Manage what? Does it go? Huh?
Do you have a diagram?
Silky sleek at the tip. Okay, that would be here, right? And manageably filling below, this classic tapered plug provides a sexy stretch along with plenty of anal sweet spot stimulation. Just by putting it in there, that's all it does. You don't have to wiggle or do any, you know. Like, do you? Like, I don't know. I know you're thinking. I'm thinking too. I don't know.
Well, do you use it with the other one?
I suppose you could.
I mean, maybe that's the point. How much is that thing?
I don't know. I don't have any prices.
Oh, okay. So they don't have a retail price on it. No. Okay.
Oh God. Oh. Oh. This one is a 6-incher.
It's pink.
It's pink.
Do you think these are for studs?
I don't know. This one says realistic pleasure.
Not if it vibrates.
Nope, this one doesn't vibrate. This one, though, has suction at the end, so you can stick it on things. I'm going to cover the name. Discover realistic pleasure.
Oh, so you can stick it on the shower wall.
Yep.
I would bust my ass.
With the premium this is the premium 6-inch silicone ballsy dildo in pink. So maybe it comes in different colors. Expertly crafted from ultra soft, skin safe silicone, this lifelike dildo features detailed veins and flexible design for a natural feel. Perfect for beginners, it offers 6 inches. If you're a beginner, you want 6 inches? All right. Of insertable length, a sturdy suction cup base, and a harness. Oh, it comes with a harness.
I told you it was for studs. I told you that was
it
for
comes,
studs.
it comes with a harness. Oh, wow.
That's for
So
studs.
it's versatile, solo or for couples.
What
Easy
kind
to
of
clean.
couple? Wait. What kind of
We
couple?
do not judge. It doesn't matter what kind of couples.
Because it's for studs. That's why it's pink.
It could very well be. But it does say it. I'm assuming because it says in pink that there would be other colors available. It's the ultimate addition to your intimate collection.
Wait, let's get back to the 6 inches for beginners.
Right? I mean, okay. Go big or go home, I suppose. I mean, it's kind of, that's pretty big for 6 inches. Okay. Anyway, there's more.
That's man math.
This one's called the bunny. This one is called the bunny.
Oh my god, I shouldn't have let you do all these in one night.
I'm going to leave the rest of them. We're just going to do this one for now. This one is the bunny. Adding a tune in next week for the rest of it. Adding a deliciously
So that's for the butt and the other.
This is 2 in 1. Yeah. Double. Do you want I should send this one to you? I can send any of these to you if you want.
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, tell me which one you want. I'll send it to you. Adding a deliciously dizzy rotating tip. Holy shit, it's got a rotating tip. I can't even. A rotating tip. I just thought I'm in my head now. I'm picturing like a rotating, like it gives a whole new neat. My mother used to say, "Sit on it and spin." That gives this a whole new meaning. Oh, it's crowd pleasing. It's a crowd pleaser, apparently. A crowd pleaser.
Oh my. Oh
A
my.
crowd pleaser.
Oh my. Girl.
Perfect pairing
What question
of.
is this? What type of women are asking for these extra?
I don't know.
Like, really? None of them in real life come with those level of bells and whistles. Who thought
you
this
should
was a good idea?
I don't.
Could you
know.
imagine a real one spinning around?
Just the tip. Just the tip. The whole thing doesn't spin. Just the tip.
It's like, babe, let me put the tip in.
Right? Just the tip, honey.
And then it spins.
It's never just the tip.
And then it just starts spinning.
Can you imagine? What the hell? Oh. Okay, we'll do that next week. Oh, here we go. Oh, isn't that nice? They included the cleaner.
No, that's a good. That's good.
So you can clean your toys.
Promoting good hygiene.
Yes, always. What is this? Oh, well, this is a water-based lubricant, which if you're going through menopause, you may need. So that's good.
Girl.
You may, because things tend to get a little dry in there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this one's cooling. This is an arousal balm. It's cooling. Now, who does it cool? Him or her?
Some
Or
of those
both.
things that come, some of those ones that say they cool, they actually burn.
You know what? I got to tell you a story, and it's probably a little personal, but I'll do it anyway because it's menopause. And there's no story we won't talk about. So I'll go first. I have tried those. You know the one where you see the commercial where the couple it's that one that's cool and hot, the hot and cold, and then they're having trouble in the beginning of the commercial, and then they put this stuff on, and then at the end of the commercial they're just both lying there with these great big grins on their faces, and in between they show things blowing up and
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, it was enticing, and I thought, well, okay, because if you've been married as long as Aaron and I have, sometimes, you'll try different things. So we did. I have never, ever been more horrified in my entire life, and I don't think that either one of us could stop laughing long enough to actually enjoy anything that was going on. Hand to God, I laughed all the way through it because the sensation of going from very cold to very hot over and over again was so ridiculous. It had no pleasure feelings at all. It was just funny because just when you started getting used to one, like the heat, then all of a sudden it would get cold. And it was like, oh. And then you just start to laugh, and then it would do it again, and it would just it did not work like the commercial said it would. And I don't think I've laughed harder in my entire life without clothes on. So I don't recommend the cooling gel. Plus, it was kind of like putting a muscle cream, like the icy hot. It was kind of like that, and it did not. It was not a fun experience for me, except for the laughing. But that was more out of shock and like, what the hell? How do I get this off? Because then I had to go and I had to do an interior clean that I really didn't want to have to do. But because how do you get it out?
Right.
How do you...
I often wonder about those things. Like, what if you have an allergic reaction to something?
Right? I've watched enough Grey's Anatomy, and so have you, that we both know you end up in the hospital. Yes. But now I know I can make an appointment at the clinic.
The urgent care. Girl.
Because you'd be sitting there like this, wiggling around, trying to sit in the car and trying to sit to get to the doctor, and then you have to explain to the doctor why this middle-aged woman is sitting there with icy hot up her hoo-ha.
Oh my Lord.
Just stick with the straight stuff. Ouch. The straight lubrication is good. Don't do the fancy. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. It's not.
I was not ready for tonight. That went left so fast.
Yes.
And I wasn't ready for all the laughter and all the things.
Oh, there's still more in there.
I know.
But we'll save that for next week. So I think I might have to contact some of these people and see if we can, because I think these would be fun giveaways.
I think so too.
I think we could challenge people to maybe tell us a story in the comment section, and if you tell us a story that we like, then we'll send you one of these things.
Yeah.
But it has to be a good story, otherwise
you have to laugh.
It's just not worth it, and I'm not sending you something just because.
Ooh, girl, I have a story for you about someone I know.
Okay.
So, someone, a friend of mine. It's not me. Let me just start off and say it's definitely not me.
I'm asking for a friend.
Someone else. Seriously. Apparently, she suffers from hemorrhoids.
Oh dear.
And she got the bright idea.
Oh no.
To wear a thong.
With hemorrhoids?
and to do a dance for her significant other.
With him. Oh.
And the thong, the string,
Yep.
wrapped around.
Oh no. Oh no. Is
And
she okay?
She couldn't get it off. And it just kept tightening to the point where
Oh no.
she had to go to the emergency room.
Oh. Can
So
you
she
imagine
and-
explaining that one to the doctor? I think I'd be more like, let me just show you. Because I can't explain it. Let me just show
But wait,
you.
this is a clincher.
No pun
gentleman-
intended.
The gentleman had a device that requires him to use as a pump to pump it up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So they go to the hospital. He's not deflated yet.
I'm pretty sure there was a Grey's Anatomy episode that was just like this.
And she has the hemorrhoid. Her, oh my God. When I tell you
Oh my god.
the scene,
No.
and they're an older couple. They're not young people.
Yeah, it's always yeah.
They're in their late 60s.
Oh god. Well, God bless them for trying, you know? I hope that when I'm in my late 60s or 70s and even 80s that I'm still getting up to mischief. I hope so.
Ladies, if you have issues with hemorrhoids, please don't wear a thong.
Oh, at any age. I don't care if you're in your 60s or you're in your 20s. Those things, you need to be licensed to wear those things and wear them respectfully. You got any issues down there, do not.
Do not.
Do not.
Do not.
No.
I've never had hemorrhoids, and I don't know what that experience is like. But to my understanding, it's painful.
I had
I've heard
twins.
people say.
I carried twins, so I have. It's not a pleasant experience, and I would never think of wearing a thong. Then again, I don't know that it ever got that bad that something like that would happen. I had it taken care of pretty quick. But wow, that would have been awful. Awful. My God.
The way I laughed, it was so. I think I laughed for at least a good 30 minutes straight because I couldn't get myself together.
Well, God bless
Like-
her for telling you.
Yeah, it wasn't funny.
I know men always ask, what do women talk about? Well, that's kind of the stuff we talk about. It's just what happens.
Yeah. Do men not talk about this stuff?
No, they talk about they talk about other stuff, but we talk about the funny stuff. Like we're honest, I think, with the things that we've done and what makes us laugh, and there's usually an injury involved when we're telling a story.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I remember one time. Oh, Robert video. Hi, ladies. Hello,
Hi,
Robert. Oh,
Robert.
he joined right at the right time. My oldest
My oldest
was
was
66. My
Your oldest what?
Your oldest what, dude? I missed y'all. Where you been? Well, if you tuned in the beginning, we already went through this, Robert. I make y'all
I
laugh.
make
Yes,
y'all
you
laugh.
do. And he just missed that segment.
You can pull up one of the items just to show.
Yeah.
Oh, he sent me a friend request a few weeks after our
did.
last show.
Yeah, he did. He contacted us last week and asked why we weren't on the air. So he was very upset.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw. We're gonna do better, Robert. I
We'll
promise.
do
We're gonna
better.
try.
Anyway,
we keep saying we're gonna record during the week, and
I
we
know.
never do.
I know. This week I won't be able to because we're doing a convention and we have to tear down the whole studio Tuesday night. I think we're doing our
Are
second.
you taking the studio with you?
Yeah,
to the convention?
we're doing a convention at one of the hotels here, so we take everything that is in the studio and we set everything up in the hotel, and we we go live from there. And that's we set up Wednesday, and then Thursday. The convention is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we will be back. I don't know if we're going to be back in time for Sunday. I think we will be back in time to set everything up for Sunday. I'll have to let you know. But if we should probably record one maybe tomorrow.
We need to record one. I won't be here Sunday.
Okay, then we'll record one.
We have
I can do it tomorrow.
I'll be in North Carolina. We have a tournament this weekend.
Okay.
I'm not done until April, middle of April.
Can you record tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. I will let you know when I get up in the morning, and I'll be deployed.
Where are you going?
Where are you being deployed to?
Your guy got you going out there, huh? Where you going, Israel?
Yeah, well, he voted for this. I'm just saying. Anyway, my story. Here it's not as embarrassing as a thong with a G-string, because I've never done anything like that before. But the year that Aaron and I moved here in 2019, Eagle Pass.
What's Eagle Pass?
That's north of Laredo, northwest of Laredo. So it's still on the border, near the border of Mexico.
Oh.
So he must be doing something with Border Patrol. Aaron and I were given by his mom and her husband a one night at the Luxor Hotel the first year we were here for Valentine's Day, because they didn't want it, and so they gave it to us. So we said, okay, fine, that's cool. Never stayed at the Luxor, and I won't stay there again. But
why? What happened?
I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. It wasn't. It's a dump. Well, it was a little bit of a dump, and that was 6 years ago. So I don't know what it's like now. I haven't been in there. Anyway, Aaron and I decided, because we just moved here, that we would have a little bit of fun and we would have an edible. And Raquel usually does not do that when she's going out in public because I just don't know what's going to happen. And I don't like to do that. So, we took one anyway, and we thought, you know what, let's just have some fun. We're grown-ups. Let's go have some fun. So we went down to the casino. We had some fun, and then we decided to go back up to our room.
Let me just add something.
Okay.
The elevators, just so you know, don't go straight up and down. And imagine taking an edible. They go kind of sideways.
Yeah, it's a pyramid. It's the Luxor is the hotel that looks like a pyramid. So when you're in the elevator, it goes up sideways. It doesn't go straight up. Okay, so first of all, I'd taken an edible, and we were in the elevator, and it was just a weird experience, but we couldn't stop laughing, and it felt like it took 3 hours, and it was only like 3 minutes. So we got up. I
see.
Yeah. So we got back to our room. And I decided that I was going to try and do something fun for my husband. This is the one and only time. It's never happened since.
I know, I miss it.
It had never happened before. But I thought, okay, I'm going to give it a shot. I had gone shopping, and I had lingerie. And I don't know and I haven't taken it out of the closet since. I don't know if I was wearing it right. Maybe I was wearing it wrong, but it was like a floor length. Drugs are bad. Okay. Okay.
They're
Well.
legal.
So
They're legal here.
It was a floor length negligee kind of thing. Okay, but it had straps. And on the back, it had a lot of straps. So I'm doing, the little dancey thing, and I try really hard not to laugh because it was funny. And I kept tripping over the end of it, and then I was trying to be sexy and take it off, but I got my arm stuck. in the arm part, and then one of the strings from the back, it got tangled in my other arm. But I carried on. I'm a professional, and I just kept going.
Not a professional.
I think I got myself so wrapped up in this stupid thing that I ended up just sitting on the floor and laughing. And I was laughing so hard I couldn't do a damn thing. Because I was sitting on the floor and this thing was wrapped around me.
Oh my God.
And I was stuck and I was tangled.
Was he trying to help, or was he just laughing?
No, he was sitting there laughing. He couldn't stop laughing. He was trying to be supportive.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And it was so funny. But I can just imagine if somebody was in a new relationship and they were trying to do something like that. Ladies, don't try that unless you've been married for at least 20 years, because then it's okay. If you fall on your head, your husband has to untangle you. It's okay.
Like, at least practice before you try your performance.
Yeah, I did not do that. I just went in and it didn't work so well. And now
with the new garment.
I still have it. I won't wear it because it just, every time I look at it, I keep getting a flashback and I keep thinking, how would I get it off? I don't know how to get it off properly.
You got PTSD from the garment. Oh my God.
do. Some True Lies stuff. And I haven't seen. I haven't seen them. I haven't seen it.
That is funny.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen that movie.
Is that the one with John Travolta?
No.
Isn't that
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis?
Oh yeah. Because wait, they had one scene when she came in and she was supposed to be dancing for him. He was sitting in a chair. He kept pressing the recorder as his voice, giving her instructions. Is that the same movie?
Yep, and that's pretty much how it went down. Yeah.
Look, that's actually what I envisioned. That is what I envisioned when you were telling the story. So yeah. I never knew the name of that movie though. Okay.
In my experience, every time I have tried to do something like that, it just ends up a comedy routine. I mean, I could literally do it on stage and people would kill themselves laughing.
Like when my wife wants me to be romantic, so I try to, and she bursts out laughing.
Yeah, it just I think there's something missing in me. I just don't know what it is.
Why can't you be romantic like that? And then I do, and she just can't stop laughing.
It just always ends up some kind of comedy routine, and I don't know. So if you're going to do that, make sure you're at least married for 20 years.
Oh my gosh.
So that you can laugh about it. Because I can imagine somebody trying to do something like that with somebody new, and you just get so horrified that it didn't work the way you think it should work. It never does, just so you know.
As long as they can laugh with you, it should be fine.
Exactly. And you know what? If you can't laugh with your partner while you don't have clothes on, then you shouldn't be with that person. Aaron is missing in you? What? I don't.
Robert, you're writing some cryptic stuff tonight.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's very cryptic. I don't understand that.
Blink twice if you need help.
What is that? What is that supposed to be? Help.
Girl.
Yes. So there you go.
Okay,
There's my story for tonight.
I'm going to have to call it a night because
Yes.
I have to be up at 5 a.m.
Oh, why do you have to be up at 5 a.m.?
I have to go to work by 7:30. I have to be there.
Oh.
It's convention week.
Oh. Well, here in Vegas, it's always convention week.
Well, honey,
What?
you know what? I want to know, why do so many major corporations like to have their conventions in Vegas?
It's called Sin City for a reason. There's a lot of, and
It's not because the pricing is much better. They get better deals at
Nope.
the hotel.
Well, they might, but I'm 100% positive that it is because, and it is just being backed up by everything we see on the news all the time now. And it's because there's a lot of dirty old white men that have too much money, and they like to come to places like Vegas and do all the things that they're not supposed to do. And then they go home and pretend it never happened.
I have been for a long time
I did not.
a rotten little bitch.
Yep. And I did not have. Did you watch the Hillary Clinton and the Bill Clinton things? All I kept thinking.
I didn't see Bill's, but I saw Hillary's.
All I kept thinking was Monica Lewinsky. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. That's all I kept thinking repeatedly over and over again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Repeatedly.
And it's crazy because in the mind of a lot of people, when that came out, was that act, they did not consider it
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
Good night, Ryan. He
Yeah.
walked in and walked right back out.
So
He's
I.
so much thing.
Yeah, I don't know. That's all I kept thinking, and it was kind of funny. It just made me giggle. I'm just like, wow.
Hillary was ready to jump across the table.
Oh,
and
I
so
know.
much-
Oh, I know. I know.
I was like, okay, if she start wagging her finger, y'all better get out of her way.
And she got up and left. She's that.
Yeah.
I mean, kudos, mad respect. You're gonna play this
Honey,
game
she
with me?
said,
I'm out of here. I'm done.
You can call me until the cows come home. I said, ooh.
Yep. As soon as
Okay,
that
cows come
as soon as her Arkansas started to show, it was like, okay,
Girl.
we're done. You're
It's
done.
time to go.
Mm-hmm.
Time to go. She was like, look, I'm too old for this crap.
Yeah.
And look, she don't owe them anything. She
No.
don't really owe them anything.
No.
And the fact that she came there, they didn't want her to come anyway.
No. No. But that's the
This whole
kind.
thing is a circus.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have friends that are in. I have a girlfriend that's in Bahrain, and every day is something.
yeah.
She's just things
Is-
are just happening around them.
Is
They're
she
in
trying
the
to get
midst
out?
of it. She lives there.
Oh. So she can't.
So,
There's nowhere to
I
go.
don't know if getting out at this point. There are no there's no way they can't leave. The bombs are coming so fast and so
Yeah.
often. Nothing is leaving. Nothing is flying out. No boats, ships, or nothing. And they're on the island, so all they can do is just sit, wait, and pray. That's all they can do. Just sit, wait, and pray. And she said, she said it's amazing how when you're sitting in the comfort of your home, far away from these atrocities, it seems like it's not real.
Yeah.
You know it's real. You know it's happening.
Yeah.
But you're so removed from it. You don't feel the impact of it. You don't feel the empathy for those people like you should feel it. You feel something, but it's not it's not driving you to do anything.
Yeah.
It's just you sitting back saying thoughts and prayers. I get it because I think many of us that are here, we know that that's going on, but we're going on with life as usual. We're still making plans. We're still leaving the house. We're still doing our everyday stuff. We're just,
Yeah.
we know it's going on, but it hasn't directly impacted us, right?
Yeah.
And she said, this thing is so surreal. She just, I can't believe that I'm sitting in the middle of a war zone.
Yeah.
And I had no words for her. I had no words for her.
What can you
Um,
say? You can't say anything. And there's yeah.
I was planning a retreat for her organization that she has there, and it was being planned there, so people from here could go there for the retreat.
Right.
And I was just like, she was just here in September, and I'm just like, things change so fast.
Yep.
And I think the thing that is really irritating a lot of Americans that have loved ones and people over there is the fact that in most of these cases, there's a warning that goes out to say, if you're an American citizen, you need to leave the country. You need to,
They're supposed to be.
right. In most of these situations, that's how it's always been. And they give you a pipeline how to get out
Yep.
of the country safely, right? They
And you
remove
can
your
go to the embassy, the closest embassy, and they have protocol, and they will be able to. They know how to get you out. They know where you should go. Yeah, everything is very, very organized when that happens. But that didn't happen.
Well, that's not the case here. That's not the case for her. They have no recourse. They
Yeah.
have no.
That's what I'm saying. That didn't happen this time. It just, like, what is she gonna do? Does she have anywhere she can go? Like, is
No,
anybody
they're
helping?
They're on an island. There's no boats going in and out.
Right,
There are no planes flying.
right.
They have to wait for a ceasefire.
Oh my God.
Um, I have a couple of friends they teach in Dubai, and they are there, and they can leave now. At first they couldn't, but there are some planes that are chartered for Americans if they
Okay,
can
good.
get on them. If so a few people have been able to leave, but the ones that are contracted there as teachers, they can't go. I don't know what that's about.
I don't
I
know.
haven't gotten any heads or tails with it, but some of them have been living there for like 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
Basically home for them now, Um, so yeah, it's, you have friends and family that live abroad, and you don't think about it too much until something like this happens.
Yep.
And you can't do anything. And I hate saying, I'm thinking of you, I'm praying for you.
Thoughts and
'Cause I
prayers,
know
thoughts
that
and
doesn't-
prayers. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It's
it's not enough.
It's not. It seems so cliche, and it seems like it has no real feeling behind it. But that's all I have. That's all I got. I don't even understand what's happening right now. I don't understand what's happening or why it's happening.
I don't think anybody does. We've been given no information, basically.
Yeah,
You know,
none.
we're lucky. We have on the TV thing that we have now. We have BBC. We have all the British channels. We have all the Canadian channels. So we are getting information that's not coming from here. That's coming from other countries. So it's interesting to see what different countries are saying and everything, but it's still, they're saying exactly what you just said. Like, what? Yeah.
It's blindsiding everyone. And now that you have these other countries like Russia and China
Yep.
that are being directly impacted
Mm-hmm.
by this whole situation,
Mm-hmm.
and who I am really surprised that they don't want to join in on this. They really are doing everything they can not to get directly involved. in this conflict. Yes, they're lending aid. They are. But they're trying not to themselves get involved, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think neither one of those countries, well, I felt like China did, but I didn't think Russia had that much restraint. I knew China did.
Canada's
But-
not getting involved. They've
Huh?
said no. Canada has said no, flat out. We're not
Yeah.
getting involved. But Canada is a peacekeeping nation. I'm not surprised that they said no. But they're like, this is not our fight. We're not doing it. We're not getting dragged in and that could be because if they do, I don't know that they're going to be supporting the U.S. or what country they're supporting. They could be supporting all the European allies. I don't know anymore because I don't know who's playing for who anymore because every day it seems to change in what countries are supporting what countries, and it hurts my head.
It has really this whole administration in a year and some months has really upset the entire chain of the alliances.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we don't even know anymore who our true alliances are. We know who used to be our allies. We don't know who they are anymore because this administration has attacked
Yep.
everybody,
Yeah.
friend or foe.
And
They have attacked.
And unfortunately, this may be when we feel it the most in this
Yeah.
country. Is it now? The repercussions of those actions may come back and bite the U.S. in the ass. And I that's why I'm saying it's very confusing to watch and trying to get the right information, and everything is just day by day. I think we have to do it day by day. That's all we can do, day by day.
That's it. I do appreciate the countries having empathy
Mm-hmm.
for the majority of American citizens. I do believe these other countries understand that the sane-minded people of the United States did not vote for this.
Oh, 100%
And
they do.
We
100%
did
they
not
do.
want this.
Yeah.
And so I think that is helping them weigh how they. I think that is helping them weigh how they proceed and how they want to handle this situation.
Yep.
But my thing is, it's too much going on to keep up with. You have
Yep.
ICE running amok. We still have a president and his wife in one of our prisons. Aren't they in New York prison or somewhere?
Yeah.
They're still on American soil.
Yep.
That just seemed to vanish through the headlines.
I think
Like-
they just put him there and forgot about him.
Yes, it's
That's
like,
yeah. I don't know.
What about these people, right?
I don't know.
It's like you still have all these different conflicts that he's having with Greenland and all these other.
Oh, there was a
Girl.
48-hour threat given to Prime Minister Carney. He was told that he had 48 hours to respond to Canada. To resign. He was told he had to resign, and he was given 48 hours to respond. I don't know when. I think that was Friday. So I haven't heard anything.
Resign?
Huh?
Who said he had to resign?
Trump. He told
He can't tell that man to resign.
he can't do a lot of things, but he's doing it anyway.
Okay, so
I don't know.
let me
I
just
don't
say this.
know. Don't come
I
at me. I don't know.
let me. We have to revamp our government here because I have realized that America, all these years, have been operating on an honor system. We were taught in school that the president had very limited power.
That's what I was taught as well. That's what I
And
understood.
Congress and the House of Representatives were the people that control the power. And that if he needed to get something done, certain things had to go through a certain
Yeah.
chain of, okay.
Yeah.
He is proving that all to be a lie. It is definitely a lie. And I'm going to tell you why it's a lie. It's a lie because if it was an actual law or an actual thing where there's some type of, if it was an offense,
Right.
he wouldn't be able to do all these executive orders, bypassing them.
That's what I thought.
So the fact that he knows executive orders can be done without anybody's approval, that's all he's been doing the entire time he's been in office. He has yet to take anything to Congress, really. The only time anything goes to Congress is when he is something with a budget and we go in gridlock, and then the country is on a shutdown.
Yeah, but even then, he's not the one who's taking it. He's just sitting there while everybody else shuts it down because he doesn't want to do it. So, he's avoiding it however he can. It's very confusing for people who learned things one way and they're not from here. Like for those of us who are not from here, we learn things one way, and things are not working that way. It's very confusing.
We learned the same way, but I'm telling you, it's a lie.
Yeah.
All of it was a lie, and I could say at this point, the whole government was working on an honor code. It was, this is how it's done. This is what we want to do. But they had no safeguards.
But here's the loophole. Yeah.
Yeah, they had no. Why is this man running amok? There are no safeguards for this. There's nothing. Everybody's like, well, we can't do anything because we don't run this. It doesn't matter that you don't have the House or the Senate. There has to be something. So you mean to tell me, no matter what political party has the House, the Senate, and the presidency, that political party has complete control over the country?
Yeah.
Like the president can do whatever he wants to do without anybody checking him?
He shouldn't. No.
Right, he shouldn't, but they don't have anything in place to stop it.
Well, that's
So the Democrats are basically saying our hands are tied because we don't have enough people to vote about it. There should be something that is set up beyond a vote. We need something there that says, hold up, a whole separate organization.
So when I think they're supposed to be, but so by that theory, when push comes to shove, why is it there? Do we blame both sides then? I think because one side is doing it, but the other side is sitting there watching and saying what you just said, like, we don't have enough people. It's not we got to wait until we have the number.
You have one side that's following the same policies and procedures they've always followed.
Mm-hmm.
So they're the rule followers,
Mm-hmm.
right? They want to refer back to the Constitution and, you
Mm-hmm.
know, okay. But then you have the other side that has found these loopholes.
Yeah. So therefore, do we blame both sides?
Yeah, you can follow the Constitution all you want, but we're going to keep over here playing the game because we're still playing by the rules. We're not breaking rules. You just didn't realize that anybody would use the loophole.
Yeah. But there are safeguards that the other side could be using, but for whatever reason, they're not. So,
what is the safeguard?
So why?
But what is it that they could be doing that they're not doing?
Well, they could remove people.
How can they remove him if they don't have enough quote unquote votes? They don't have any impeachment.
Well, because
power.
some of the things that are being done are not legal in any shape, way, or form, which means that they could override what's happening and go in a different. There's loopholes on both sides, but nobody is using the loopholes that they need to be using.
So if
they're just sitting there saying we don't have the numbers, we have to wait until we have the numbers, and then, well, okay, but what's going to happen between now and then? How much damage is going to be done, and how long is it going to take to fix it after it? Like, is it going to be fixed, or is it just? I mean,
I am so disappointed in the Democratic Party for just allowing this crap to happen.
That's what I'm
And
saying. Like,
I feel like none of them should be voted in again. I think maybe there should be a nation of independent party at this point. We need that third party to come up, and because I don't trust either one of them. I don't trust either side at this point.
Yeah.
Because why aren't you doing what you need to do? People are losing their lives. People are losing their homes. People are losing everything. And you're sitting back there filibustering. I don't care about your speeches. I don't care how many times you yell at somebody sitting across from you. You know when they come in the room, they're going to lie.
Yep.
They're going to lie. That's what they're going to come in here to do.
so where's the
What is all
line?
this talk doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's all this talk doing?
Because every time I keep thinking, okay, this is the line. This is it. They're
Right.
going to do something now. No, they don't. So then the bar goes up to here, and then they still don't do anything, and then it goes up. So exactly, like, at what point are they going to use their loophole? And they haven't. So that's why I'm saying we have to maybe blame both sides and stop blaming one side for everything.
Oh, it's definitely both sides.
And we need to start blaming both sides and saying, you know what, this is not okay. This is not, because I think
That's why I think most presidents and most people who have been in office, it was like a code of ethics.
Yeah, and
a
that's
code
gone
of
now.
honor
That's gone.
for them to not use any of the loopholes that were available to them because they were actually there to do the job for the people. So they wanted things to be done in a very democratic way.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think even Republican presidents, every single one of them followed the rules. It was like, yeah, I could do this, but I'm not going to do that because I'm going to keep up the succession of doing what was done before, right? Then you have this guy, and listen, when you have your own agenda from day one, I can't even say I blame him for using his loophole. It's not his fault that the loophole exists. It's not his fault. He learned about it, and then he figured out how to exploit it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not his fault.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're past the point where we can just blame one side, I think. I think we're past that point.
There. I think we need a whole nother set of get rid of everything that we have and start fresh with something new. I don't want to vote Democratic. I really don't. I'm definitely not going to vote for Republican. That's out. I think all of them are crazy at this point. I really do. I think all of them, even the ones who don't agree with Trump, I think they are agreeing with some of his messaging. They may not agree with his tactics, but they may not agree with how he says things publicly. But I think a lot of what he says publicly has already been said behind closed doors in private rooms. I don't think any of this is new to any of them. And I think this is just how they think and how they feel, but they have enough couth not to bring it out to the general public. They didn't want their dirty laundry aired. He's airing the dirty laundry. He's telling the family business, and he shouldn't be, according to them. So I don't believe in those, because why aren't you standing against him? Why aren't you getting out there saying, this is not what the Republican Party is about? I have yet to see that.
Yeah.
I don't see any of the Bushes. None of them are standing up. Any of the former Republicans that are still living, I don't see any of them taking a stand and saying, this is not what our party is about. This is not what. No, they're quiet.
Yep.
They're not saying anything.
Complacent.
They're just watching the train wreck. Yeah.
Complacent.
Yes. And I'm just like, oh, so you believe this. You're a part of this. You support this, but you don't want it aired. You worked in silence all these years, and it's never been put on the forefront. He just happens to be that wayward child that is putting it out there for everybody to see. And it's like, oh, I didn't know that's what your family was doing. Telling all the family business.
We need to see the Epstein files.
Girl, it's so much stuff that has been released with them files already.
You know what though? Here
in
in Vegas yesterday there was a big to do, which I find this very, 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 very interesting. David Copperfield was called out because his name has been on the list several times. Not just this time, but it was also brought up the last time when Epstein actually went to jail. And he has been removed from his what do you call it, honey? Residency. His residency at the MGM on the Strip. And he's done. He's done. Finished. How many years? 25 years. He's had a show on the Strip, and he was removed. Boom! As soon as it hit the press. He's an entertainer. Why is he being removed?
And my question is this: he was listed,
and he was removed.
But what was he doing? What?
Well, I don't know because they didn't tell us that part. I don't think it's.
So this is the thing. I feel like these people that are being listed and their names are being released.
I think. Well, no, there was more to the story. There was stuff released. I just personally don't know what it was, so I can't I'm not going to speculate. But I do know it was enough for him to be removed. He's not. Now, whatever recourse happens after that, I don't know. I imagine it will be in the news somewhere. But the point is there are leaders and people all over the world that are stepping down and resigning or being removed. And now David Copperfield.
Because these people are being held accountable to the people that, pay them or to the people that they have accountability to. So, yeah, I mean, we are just not holding anyone accountable here.
Not anybody important. I mean, okay, so we'll remove an entertainer. We all know that entertainers get up to shenanigans. We know that. We don't hold them to a higher count. I mean, they're entertainers. They're good at their job, but we don't really. When push comes to shove, does it really matter what they're doing in their private life? However, when you have people who are running big countries and companies, why are they not being held accountable? Well, that's the part I don't understand. So I'm just going to leave it at that because I'm very confused about all of it. I don't
crazy. Okay,
know.
So they're saying that, okay, I see what they're saying that was in the files against David.
He was up to no good.
So
was he the one that was married to Cindy Crawford?
I think so.
Maybe that's
one of the models.
Yeah, I think it was Cindy Crawford.
One thing though is this: he was removed, but was he charged?
I don't know that. I don't think so, but he was removed.
I
don't think he was. But he was removed. I don't think the people that have stepped down or resigned or have been removed, I don't think any charges have happened yet, but I do believe there will be charges like for people in other countries. They're being held accountable, but nobody here is being held accountable. They're just a bunch of dirty old white men. It always seems to be the dirty old white men. That's very interesting, isn't it?
Well, I mean, historically, they are
Historically, it's always been the dirty old white men. They just happened to wear powdered wigs back when it all started.
Yeah.
It's nothing new.
Well, I mean, if you look at the world as a whole, white people are the only non-melanated culture in the whole world.
Yep.
Like, everybody else has color. So maybe that's why they think they're better than everyone else.
I don't know. I can't answer that.
I know. I'm just saying maybe that's why they think so.
I'm not an old white man. As an old white woman, I can tell you that we don't feel that we don't feel that way, but the old white men do. And okay, I can tell by the look on your face.
Wait, the old white men were young at one point.
Yeah. Well,
They're not that old.
What's
I am
it-
53.
what's it-
So if they're in their 70s and 80s, they're only like 20 to 30 years older than me. I'm thinking that whole generation should be gone by now, the people who think like that. That should have been like my grandparents' generation.
You don't think
We
it's
shouldn't be dealing
generational?
with this.
You don't think it's generational?
No, it is, but it shouldn't be. This is what I'm saying.
Oh,
If we all-
I agree 100%. This is
Yeah.
definitely learned behavior. This is
Yeah,
taught
it's like-
generational.
it shouldn't be past, yeah. I just feel like, are my children gonna grow up and still have to deal with this? My
I didn't
parents
think
had to
so.
deal with it, and my parents before them had to deal with it. Are
I
my
didn't think so.
children-
I
don't
did
know. I
not
can't
think
tell.
so.
Because guess what? These people have children.
Yeah.
The grandkids of the Trumps are around the same age as some of my children.
Yeah. And
So
I
what are they
didn't
being taught?
the same thing because
Exactly.
I didn't think that they would be, because I thought that we were done and we were learning and we were growing and we were better than that. But apparently now we are learning that is and since 2016 maybe, it all came out, everybody's rocks were pushed away and it all came out into the open, and it has not gone away. It is still there, and now it is wide out in the open, and it seems to be that people think that it's still okay. It is not still okay, and we should have learned and we should know better. But apparently we don't. And I don't know how to fix that.
well,
The only
they
way
don't
we can
want
fix
to
it is by not teaching our own children the same thing. So maybe if there's enough of us, especially in the white community, if there's enough of us that teach our children properly, that we can, maybe in a couple generations we won't be doing this. But I don't know, because I didn't think that we were still doing this. But I obviously was living somewhere in a cave where I was very naive and I didn't think that this happened. Surprise.
Who has the most control over this situation as far as like raising our kids to
Women.
not Caucasian white women?
Yep. And I'm very
But they-
disappointed in my people.
Well, I have quite a few friends that are Caucasian, and I love them dearly, and I understand them. But one thing I could tell you is this: if some shit capped off, and my life or my children's lives were in danger, I don't believe for a second that any of these female friends would truly protect me and my child against their own. I do not believe it. I would have to really see it, and I'm gonna tell you why.
I would.
Because I'm gonna tell you why I don't think they would, because I've witnessed their passivity in confrontational situations. They stand back like the ladies used to do in the 1800s with a fan over their mouth and talk like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that's happening. Oh, that is so horrible. Oh my gosh, that is so wrong. They shouldn't do that. But they won't engage. They'll say it from a distance and watch it all happen and be horrified, but they won't do anything about it. That's like that thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
It's the same concept. So I've watched this for years in different circles, how things are happening. The only people that move are, and believe it or not, white men will move and be a protector. And sometimes, like, just be the aggressor towards someone that's being aggressive to someone else, right? Black women, Asian women will jump up and take that stance. No, you're not going to do this, blah, blah, blah. They're the ones. But Caucasian women, most of them, I'm not saying all, but a lot of them, they stand back in the crowd and watch it all go down. I feel like they, for some reason, don't want to get involved. It's almost like people who see stuff happening in their neighborhoods and they know it's bad, but they don't want to call the police. They don't want to turn in people. Or if you have a family member that you know is running from the cops, you know that they've done something they shouldn't be doing, you don't want to be that person to turn them in. It's that type of passive behavior.
Okay.
And it's unfortunate, but I won't let my children go far from me with them because I feel like you're not protected with them.
Oh, you know I'd take the heat.
I know your little 5'2" self would.
I have. In several cases, I actually have.
But you're not, I don't.
It's-
But you're not. Really
I'm not
Caucasian.
white. I'm not really white. That's the second time you said that to me, and I look in the mirror and I don't see it. I am
You're not.
white.
You look it.
I don't
Look.
know what to say. I was raised differently. It could be because I was raised around people that didn't look like me and looked like me, and I don't know. I've always been. I'm up for a fight wherever it is. I don't care. I taught my kids that. That's why I said the only thing we can do is maybe one person at a time. I mean, I've got 4 of them. I taught 4 of them, and my kids have put it to theory. I mean, I've watched my kids do it. They will stand in front of somebody and they will use their white privilege to protect someone who doesn't have that privilege. And it is probably one of the most proudest moments I've ever had as a mother to watch it in real life. But unfortunately, you are exactly right, because I've also seen what you're talking about. I've seen it. I've seen that where it's hitting the fan. The shit is hitting the fan, and those white women are moving to the back. And I've seen it. I've seen it. And, you know, when they're doing that, I'm pushing to the front. But I don't know how, and it's upsetting, but I don't know how to fix that. Because even if I try and have a conversation with other white women about this exactly, they lie, and they'll do exactly what you said. They will, you know, huff and puff, and they'll say, well, I do this and I do this. But when push comes to shove, you are exactly right. And if I were you, I wouldn't leave my children with that either. And that's really sad coming from a white woman. I mean, I should be all supportive and everything, but I don't know.
And I don't even take it as a personal affront that they wouldn't do that, because I mean, I think they're good people.
Yeah.
I think they're still ultimately good people. I just think they allow their conflict for their race to get involved with their judgments. And I'm like, I don't understand how that works in their minds, but
I don't know either.
I've watched it happen over and over and over again. I'm just like, wow, you're not the person that I would go to battle with. 'Cause
No.
I will be battling by myself. You'll be hiding behind a tree somewhere. I'll be alone in this fight.
Yeah. But I mean, you go through history, and what you're saying is exactly true. All throughout history, it's been exactly that. Like there's always some And that's what you have to focus on, that there are some good white women out there. There's not enough. There's not enough. But throughout history there have been some, and if we do our job right, hopefully in a couple generations there will be more. But I mean, I'm doing
Well, another thing is this whole situation is allowing them, some of them, to come to the forefront. You're
Yep.
seeing who they are.
Yep.
You know, people that I did not ever. I was baffled to find out that this is who they were.
Yeah.
Baffled, because I've known them for years. I've worked with them. I've been on committees with them. Like, I just never saw it coming. And those are the conversations you have at your dinner table. Like, and then you smile at me, and but then I've had one actually tell me, "Oh, but you're not like them."
Them? Oh.
Yeah, so they compartmentalize. Remember how they used to say Michael Jackson wasn't really a black guy?
Oh, because of his vitiligo and his
No,
surgeries.
no, not because of that. Because he was so he has such high achievement. Michael Jordan
Oh.
isn't really that black. He's not that type of black person. Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, Muhammad Ali, like Jesse Jackson. They compartmentalize black people. You're a certain type of black.
Because they don't fit the stereotype.
Right.
Okay.
Well, they think they don't fit the stereotype. But money will blind you to that. Money will make you think that certain people have risen above the stereotype.
Right.
When in actuality, you probably were never a part of the stereotype to begin with. You didn't rise above it. You were never a part of it, right?
I've always found that very, very interesting, this white is better stereotype, because as far as I know, there are white people that do all kinds of horrible things. So why are they not, like, I just don't. Throughout history, it's always been, I don't know. I
always tell people, they say, well, black people have the drugs and all the things. I said, listen here. How many black men do you know that could charter a plane to fly drugs into the country undetected? How many? Show me one. Show me one. I would love to meet them. Okay? How many black men do you know can make any type of bold moves illegally like that and not get caught the first or second time out in this country?
That's a good point.
We can't make those moves.
That's a
Somebody
good point.
else is making the move, and then we're just the
Taking the hit.
distributors. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're the distributors. It's not, they're not. We're not the money makers. These boys out here selling this little stuff on the streets, they're not getting rich. But if you follow the money back to where it goes,
Huh.
it's
And-
always one of those little white men that you were talking about
Yep.
earlier.
I'm telling you. They're the
So
ones.
the war on drugs is on who? The war on drugs is the war on your own people. You talking about you going to war with your own self. Just like he
Yeah.
said, he had a conversation with the president of Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Nigga, you are the president of Puerto Rico.
That was my favorite. I think somebody needs to do a compilation of all of the things that have come
And
out.
I don't think he doesn't know that. I think he was basically saying, yeah, I talked to myself and I made a decision. Me and myself agreed. We're good.
Me, myself, and I had a meeting.
We had a meeting.
Yep.
And it was good.
And we all
I'm
agreed.
always right. And we all agreed I'm the greatest, and this is what it is. I do believe that he thought
That's his
you know,
board. That's his board. Me, myself, and I are all the board members. And we agree it was unanimous, and therefore I'm going to do it because I want
we were
to.
thinking, okay, he had a who with who? No, he didn't call no names. He didn't name the president of Puerto Rico. He just said he had a conversation with them. I think he knew exactly what he was saying.
I think you might be right. I think you might be right. I do. My husband is asleep.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, I should be too. It's 11:30 my time. Didn't I say I had to get up?
Yeah,
at
you
5?
did. And you're getting more and more sniffly. Huh?
I am, girl.
That
It's
was-
because like
I know. I
it's
know.
terrible.
I
hope
know.
Wake up and not be all. Ugh. I'm gonna take some medicine, and knock myself out. All right, so we're gonna do a show this week.
Yeah, if you can do it tomorrow, we can do it tomorrow. Just let me know when you get back, because
Okay.
I'm tomorrow. I think is the only day that I can. Well, maybe Tuesday in the middle of the day, but that's about as late as I can go because we got to strip this place Tuesday night. So,
Okay, let's try for tomorrow.
all right, we'll try for tomorrow. Just let me know. Send me a message. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody is still here, we will see you next week. Either we won't be live, but we will see you next week. And Lynn, have a good night and get rid of that cold. You sound awful.
I know.
Yeah. All right. Stick some turmeric and ginger in your tea. With a little pepper.
That's a good idea.
Some turmeric
Cayenne?
and some ginger and some black pepper.
Oh, black pepper.
But it's got to trigger the turmeric, yeah, in your tea, and drink that before you go to bed. But remember to swirl it at the end because it all settles, and then just shoot it. I know it's gross, but it'll work. You'll feel better. Or go hit a dispensary. That'll fix you
Bye,
right up in a
Darren.
second. All right, have a good night. Ooh.